For today's lesson, we are going to discuss how to insert and format table in a document. The first thing that you do is you go to Insert tab, select Tables, and hover on the small squares as to how many columns and how many rows are you going to use in your document. So initially, in this activity or in this lesson, I will be using 4 columns and 2 rows. And then click. So I have here 4 columns, column 1, column 2, column 3, and column 4. And I have here 2 rows. This is row 1, the horizontal cells, and row 2. And each intersection of columns and row, we call it cell. So this is cell 1, this is your cells, this is another cell, and another cell, and so on. So say for example, I will put headings. I will put first the content on the second row. Let's say I will put here last name, and then for this part we put first name, and for this part let's put in section, and here will be age. So to go to the next row, to add another row, we simply press tab. So let's fill out this table with names, section, and ages. So let's say for example we put here De La Cruz, then the first name is 1. Let's say 1 is in St. Agnes class, and then the age will be, say for example, 11. Let's add another entry. Let's have, for example, Ferrer. Then let's put in here Mario. Let's say from Anne, and let's say Mario is 10. Let's add another one. Let's have here, say for example, Juana. That's the last name. The first name is Maria. And let's say from Agatha, and let's put it here 12. Okay, so these are your tables with the following. This is your table with the following contents. Now say for example we forgot or we miss out a name, and we want to put it here after the second row. We want to put a name on that part, so we will be inserting another row. So to insert that row, we simply click, let's say here, right click where your cursor here, and insert rows above. Okay, so we want to insert a row above De La Cruz, so that's one option. Or from here you select layout tab. Notice that when you create a table, 2 tabs are added: table design and layout. So in this case we select layout, and here are the options. So this is where we can find in the rows and columns group, we can find the insert above or insert below, left and right. So let's say we put insert above, and we put here, say for example we put Ferrer, and then the name is, let's say, Marisa. Let's put the Ferrer in section Agatha, for example, and let's say the age is 12. So that's how we insert rows in your document. So if you want to insert column, you just select the column where you want to insert it and do the same thing. Choose from this one whether you want it to insert at the left or at the right. So for the meantime, this is what we're going to use in this document. Okay. The next thing that we do is, if we want to arrange the records inside our table, is we go to sort command. And where do we find the sort command? The first thing is we click first the table, and then on the layout tab, here is where we can find the sort command. But make sure you will highlight the content or the table first so that it will know what to sort in your document or in your table. So we highlight this. Let's begin with this one. We should not include the headings, because even the headings will also be sorted if we include it in highlighting. So say for example we want to arrange the last name in ascending order. We highlight and then we click sort. Again, it's found on the layout tab, and then we select column 1. We select column 1 and then we select text and choose ascending. Okay, and since we have two last names here, we have two Ferrer here, we also want that the first name will be arranged. So after sorting the last name, the next that we will be sorting is column 2, the first name, so that even the first name will be sorted in case there are last names with, or there are students with the same last name. So still in ascending order, and then click OK. So automatic, notice that the last names are arranged, and notice that the first name are also arranged. So if you notice, they have here Ferrer, and which comes first is the name of Mario, because O comes first before S. So if Microsoft Word will find two students with the same name, it will also arrange the first name. Okay, so that is for sorting. We can also sort the age if we want to arrange the age. Say for example, this time we do not want to arrange the last name, the first name, but we want to arrange the age. Then we simply highlight, sort, and since age is in column D, then we select column 4. In column 4, and then we select none here. If we do not want to arrange any more other columns, we only want to arrange column 4, which is the age, then select then 1 and click OK. So it is arranged now according to age. That is for sorting. Another thing that you can do in Microsoft Word is to merge and split cells. So in this case, what we're going to do is merge cells. Let's say we put the title here on the first row. So let's say list of students. And we want to put it at the center here. So what we do is we highlight all the cells, and then from the layout tab, you can select merge cells or right click merge cells. So it's the same. Okay, so let's say we use merge cells on this part. Okay, but as you notice, even if you merge it, it's aligned to the left of the document or of the page. So we can align it at the center. Okay, since there is an alignment group here, so you can use all these alignment buttons to align your text inside the table. So let's say we highlight all, and let's say we choose align center. Okay, so it's up to you to discover all the other alignment here, but anyway, it has a tooltip that when you point your mouse pointer on it, it will give you a description of what that button is. So in this case, we align it at the center. Let's just apply bold format to this by pressing Ctrl B so that we would know that these are headers and these are title of the table. Okay, so that is for your sorting and merging of documents or cells. Another thing that you can do, of course, with your table is you can edit the design of your table. So make sure the table is selected, because notice if it's not selected, the other tabs associated with table will not appear. So make sure you select the table, and then you have the tabs here. So table design, for example, and you have here the options as to what design you want to use for your table. So let's say this one. Okay, or you can customize your own design by putting here the shading. It's up to you to customize. I'll leave it to you to explore if you want to create your own design for your table. Okay, so that's how you put style and alignment to your table.